I'll be honest, conflict makes me uncomfortable. But today, we're here to explore how to argue. Not to fight for the sake of fighting, but because conflict, when handled well, can be incredibly useful. So, the real question is, how do we handle conflict effectively? Let's dive in. How to resolve your most emotionally charged conflicts, and we are talking about something we've all experienced. That one argument that left you feeling completely drained and infuriated, like you'd hit a wall and there was no way through. Maybe it sounded something like, "That's the silliest opinion I've ever heard." And you thought, "This feels impossible. Congratulations. You're human. Conflict is a part of life." And if you look around at the world today, it's clear we're having a lot of it, especially around politics. We've fallen into what's called a tribal trap. Anything the other side says, we shut it down. No listening, no consideration, just a mission to prove them wrong and ourselves right. But here's the thing, the issue isn't what we're arguing about. It's how we're arguing. So, how should we argue? From research, there are 3 major barriers that keep us from having effective conversations. But the good news is, we can overcome them. They are identity appreciation, affiliation. Let's start with identity. Why do conflicts feel so emotional, so personal? It's because they are. Our identities, our core values, and beliefs are often what's really at stake. And when we feel those are being threatened, we react with passion, sometimes even aggression. Suddenly, it's not just a debate. It's about you, your pride, your self-worth. To stay grounded in conflict, you need to understand who you are. What do you truly value? What beliefs are driving your position? The more self-aware you are, the easier it is to stay balanced, even when someone challenges those beliefs. Next, appreciation. Everyone wants to feel heard and respected. But in the middle of a heated debate, showing appreciation for the other side feels like the last thing we want to do. And that's the problem. Instead of jumping in to talk, take a breath. Take the first 10 minutes to just listen. Try to understand the values behind their perspective. Why do they see immigration or healthcare that way? What's the logic behind it? When you find something that makes sense, even if you don't agree, say it. I hear where you're coming from, and that makes sense. There's nothing more powerful than making someone feel understood. Finally, affiliation. What's the emotional dynamic between you and the other person? Most of the time, it's me versus you, my opinion versus yours, my party versus yours. And that just keeps us locked in a standoff, 2 sides butting heads like rams. Instead, shift the dynamic. Turn your adversary into a partner. Ask, what's your advice on how we can both get our needs met? Now, it's no longer a fight, it's a collaboration. You're working together on a shared problem. Put these 3 ideas into action: identity, appreciation, and affiliation, and your conversations can transform. Your relationships can change. Just imagine a revolution not of anger or division, but of understanding, empathy, and connection. It's possible, but it starts with each of us. Please like, comment, and subscribe.